Straight from the comfort of your listening device, it's MashUpheaval, your all-request live performance mashup podcast. Now here's your host, the adventurer of rock and roll, Amelia Ray.
Hello and welcome to this episode of MashUpheaval, your all-request live performance mashup podcast. I'm your host, Amelia Ray, coming to you from Tel Aviv with some exciting mashups today. I'll provide some information at the end of the show on how to make a request. The first mashup goes out to Joe McCombs in Brooklyn. Here is Billy Joel's Movin Out, Anthony's song, and Laughter in the Rain by Neil Sedaka. Let's put these two songs in the blender and see what comes out. Anthony works at the grocery store, saving his pennies for Sunday. Mama Leone left a note on the door. She said, "Sonny, move out to the country. Oh, but working too hard can give you a heart attack. Ooh, and it seems a waste of time if that's what it's all about. Ooh, and if that's a moving up, then mama, I'm moving out." Sergeant O'Leary is walking the beat. At night he becomes a tender. He works at Mr. Cacciatore's down on Sullivan Street, across from the medical center. And he's trading in his Chevy for a Cadillac. Ooh, and it seems a waste of time if that's what it's all about. Ooh, and if that's a moving up, then mama, I'm moving out. Time if that's what it's all about. Ooh, and if that's a moving up, then mama, I'm moving out. Ooh, and it seems a waste of time if that's what it's all about. All right. Billy Joel and Neil Sedaka there, complete with live fade out for Joe McCombs in Brooklyn. Sedaka received an honorary degree from Moravian College in Pennsylvania in April. There's something that would make the Easter Bunny smile. In an interview with John J. Moser of The Morning Call, Sedaka said, "Billy Joel calls me the Davy Crockett of rock and roll." And that may be true. The original melody of Movin' Out was apparently identical to that of Laughter in the Rain. And when drummer Liberty DeVito pointed this out to Joel, he lifted off of his own tune, James, from his 1976 album Turnstiles. Both Movin' Out and Laughter in the Rain have inspired stage productions on Broadway and in the UK, respectively. Our next mashup is for Space Bacons and features two iconic songs from the 90s that appear happier than they are. Evan Sult of Harvey Danger says Flagpole Sitta is about yearning to be part of something, but not being able to get around the suspicion and self-loathing. For his part, Brad Smith of Blind Melon says No Rain is about not being able to get out of bed and finding excuses to face the day when you have really, in a way, nothing. The song's upbeat arrangements, however, made the tunes catchy and helped propel both bands to stardom. Here's a mashup of Harvey Danger's Flagpole Sitta and Blind Melon's No Rain. I had visions, I was in them, I was looking into the mirror to see a little bit clearer the rottenness and evil in me. Fingertips of memories, I can't forget the curves of your body. And when I feel a bit naughty, I run it up the flagpole and see who salutes but no one ever does. I'm not sick, but I'm not well, and I'm so hot, 'cause I'm in hell. All I can say is that my life is pretty plain. I like watching the puddles gather rain, and all I can do is just pour some tea for two and speak my point of view, but it's not sane, it's not sane. I just want someone to save me, oh, 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 oh. I'll always be there when you wait, yeah, yeah. You know I'd like to keep my cheeks dry today, so stay with me and I'll have it made. Paranoia, paranoia, everybody's coming to get me. Just say you never met me. I'm going underground with the moles, digging holes. Hear the voices in my head, I swear to God it sounds like they're snoring. But if you're bored, then you're boring. The agony and the irony, they're killing me, and I don't understand why I sleep all day, and I start to complain that there's no rain, and all I can do is read a book to stay awake, and it rips my life away, but it's a great escape, 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 escape. I'm not sick, but I'm not well, and I'm so hot, 'cause I'm in hell. I'm not sick, but I'm not well, and it's a sin to live so well. All right, that was for Space Bacons, little Harvey Danger and Blind Melon. Today's episode of MashUpheaval featured the songs Laughter in the Rain, written by Neil Sedaka and Phil Cody, Movin Out, Anthony's song, written by Billy Joel, Flagpole Sitta, written by Sean Nelson, Jeff J. Lynn, Aaron Huffman and Evan Sult, and No Rain, written by Christopher John Thorn, Thomas Rogers Stevens, Brad Smith, Glen Graham, and Shannon Hoon. The background song, Papa Was a Bloody War Pig, is a mashup of War Pigs, written by Tony Iommi, Ozzy Osbourne, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward. And Papa Was a Rollin' Stone, written by Norman Whitfield and Barrett Strong. Thanks for tuning into this episode of MashUpheaval. If you would like to request a mashup, send me an email to mashupheaval@ameliaray.net. And if you liked what you heard, be sure to subscribe to the podcast and consider leaving a review at www.mashupheaval.com or wherever podcasts are sold. Special thanks to patrons Nishad Patel and Ace Smith. Thanks again for listening, and I'll be back in a couple of weeks with another episode of
MashUpheaval.
Thanks, Business Crass.
Oh, Lord, yeah.